Hello there, Virgin Galactic Holdings stockholders. If you want to see more videos about Virgin Galactic, you can feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and in this video I am talking about situation about this Virgin Galactic stock, what's going on. Let's check out the price chart and go deeper to here in local point. Let's connect to the daily time frame. We can see that that's crushed minus 34%. So about this, I made this point for traders who want to buy now and sell after going here, for example. But if you are investor and not speculator, I recommend to buy in current price and hold for long term. For example, first goal for Virgin Galactic in the worst case of scenario, in my opinion, it could be 843%, and just I made the point here. And also there are another goals. I will discuss about it later. Of course, there is a fear, people are selling in panic. It's not yet strong sell, but it's selling already because of price crash. In my previous video I said, don't rush to buy Virgin Galactic stock on this high, for example. And who didn't rush, they have an opportunity to buy minus 34% cheaper than this point. I want to remind that this is a beautiful accumulation, all these things. 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these parts are accumulation. Okay guys, let's see the news about Virgin Galactic Holdings stock. Virgin Galactic announced second quarter 2025 financial results and provides business update. Let's check out. In this article, commercial service planned for 2026 with private astronaut space flight remaining on the track for fall 2026. Progress on spaceship continues across all systems and structures. Let's see second quarter 2025 financial highlights. First thing, cash position remains strong with cash equivalents and marketable securities of 508 million as June 30, 2025. Revenue of 0.4 million compared to 4.2 million in the second quarter of 2025. About GAAP, total operating expenses of 70 million compared to 106 million in the second quarter of 2025. About non-GAAP, total operating expenses of 58 million in the second quarter of 2025 compared to 95 million in the second quarter of 2024. Net loss of 67 million compared to 94 million net loss in the second quarter of 2024. Anyways, here adjusted EBITDA totaled 52 million compared to 79 million in the second quarter of 2024, primarily driven by lower operating expenses. Net cash used in operating activities totaled 55 million compared to 79 million. Anyways, cash paid for capital expenditures totaled 58 million compared to 34 million in the second quarter 2024. For free cash flow totaled 114 million in each of the second quarter of 2025 and 2024. Generated 56 million in gross proceeds through the issues of 15.7 million shares of common stock as part of companies at the market offering programs. Okay, let's go down and let's see business updates. Collaborating on a feasibility study with Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory to leverage the capabilities of the company's launch Virgin as a career platform. Progressing toward a feasibility study to potentially develop a second spaceport in Italy. Wow, wow, wow. Spaceship wing assembly and feather assembly expected to be completed during Q4 2025 quarter 4. I mean, spaceship fuselage expected to be completed late Q4 2025 or early Q1 2026. Commercial space flight continues to track for 2026 with both research and private astronaut flights expected to commence in the fall of 2026. Virgin Galactic Q2 earnings snapshot. Let's go down and let's see. The Tucson, California-based company said it had a loss of $1.74 per share. The company posted revenue of 406,000 in the period. Testing Calf app Virgin Galactic Holdings on Wednesday reported a loss of 67 million in its second quarter. Virgin Galactic reports Q2 losses, top revenue estimates. Let's check out the information here. So I already talked about this one. Estimate of loss of $2.12. This compares to a loss of 4.36 per share a year ago. Anyways, here the quarter report represents an earnings surprise of plus 30%. A quarter ago, it was expected that this company would post a loss of 2.23 share, $2.23 per share when it actually produced a loss of 2.38, delivering a surprise minus 6.73%. Anyways, there is another information that I already talked in previous news. Virgin Galactic shares have lost about 32% since at the beginning of the year versus the S&P 500 gain of 7.1%. What is next for Virgin Galactic? And you can read this information if you want. Anyways, the current consensus EPS estimate is 1.60 on 0.4 million in revenue for the coming quarter and minus 8.41 on 2.3 million in revenues for the current uh, fiscal year. Alright guys, if you invested in early stages and you are in minus, I don't know, minus 50%, minus 70, minus 90%, no matters. I recommend to do your dollar cost average buying in this point more and more, and you will reduce your average buy cost. And this will be easier to get out in plus where you buy it again in cheaper price. So for example, your average cost is 8.13 and you are buying here. So imagine that you invested here in $200 and price crashed. Let's measure how much crashed from this point. For example, it's crashed minus 63%. So you are investing in this point with the same amount of money, $200, and you can affordable to buy 3 times more shares than this point because this point. So $8 momentum. Here, for example, $9, right? So $9, okay. For example, here is $9. It means in this point at $3 you can buy 3 times more shares, for example. 3 times more shares, and your average cost will be reduced minus 50% from this point. I think like this. just the half, for example, or plus 50% from this point. It means it will be, let's measure it. It might be here maybe, or I'm measuring it wrong. Momentum. If the crash minus 66%, it means that your average cost, and you will be plus in 33% here. You will be minus 33%. Okay, that's it. So minus 33%, it means your average cost will be around here, for example. If I measure from here, minus 33%. Momentum 33%. It's here, like $6. Okay, no problem. We are coming here to have a $6. Okay, that's right. Thanks for watching. If you find my video helpful, then like my video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to support my channel. And another goals I want to show you here, there is 4,400%, $138. Why I made this point? Because here, look, this point, and another one is here, $294, this point. Okay, let's first think reach this point, then this point, and then think about this point and higher of this point. Okay guys, you can also check out my other videos in my YouTube channel. And what you think about Virgin Galactic Holdings stock, please let me know in comments down below. I have also a Telegram channel in crypto and stock markets. You can feel free to join to my Telegram channel. Just send me request. I will leave the link down below or description in my YouTube channel. So it's simple. If you invested at this point, like $9, and you are buying here once again at $3, your average will be $6. Just I confused in moment, but now I explained you clear. And when your price will go back here again at $9, you will be not only in zero, you will be in plus. For example, let's measure from this point. This is your average cost. Here is plus 50%, so you will be in profit plus 50%, not zero. Okay, let's finish this video. Bye bye.